Hello everyone. I have my planner stack here because I am going to add one to it. Now, why you ask? Because I have a huge stack? Well, you know that there's never too many. So I thought I would just give you a little overview of what each of these are used for and then talk about what I'm thinking of and why. So this is, if you're new here, I'll say this, thanks for joining, and I try to do a couple of planner videos every week. I want to get back into skincare videos, but mostly planner videos, and in this we're going to review some of the ones I'm using, my ride or die ones, I guess you could say, that I access every week for the most part. So first, this pocket one is always in my purse. It's, you can see it's all the monthlies, and then today, and then lists, notes, you name it. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff in here. It's my on-the-go planner. It has everything. I'll look in this calendar and copy it to my catch-all, but this system has been tried and true for just about a couple of years, and I love it. So that's always with me. This isn't going to change. So I have that one. This is my habit tracker. I have numerous videos on this baby. This isn't changing anytime soon. What I track every month might a little bit, but I love having the whole year in one planner. This is always on my desk. This isn't changing, so I'm going to put this on my little planner perch over here. It's supposed to be for a laptop, but I use it to hold my planners. Keeps them off my desk and it's easy to reference. This is my catch-all. When I first started planning, I got into planning now I've always used a planner. I mean, I was that kid in middle school that was like super excited for day one because you get a brand new planner. It was like the size of your hand, but I loved it. But I got into it after my dad passed away, and it was something that I could sit at my desk and zone out and focus on the week ahead, and things to always write down things that I could look forward to and things I was grateful for, and habits, get back into habits. I wasn't doing a whole lot after he passed away. But it's my catch-all system that I've been using since then. So this has all of the months in one go. It's January through December. It's a weekly view, and then I couldn't find a horizontal layout that I like, so I've been using this recovery layout for like journaling, because you could also put mood with it. So that's my catch-all. We're going to revisit that. This is my finance planner. I do have the planner, but most of you may know that I have a Excel spreadsheet that I use nearly every day, and the majority of my finances are kept in that Excel file, but this is really, really helpful. I have some additional videos on finance planning, but there's this finance planner, and then this is my goals planner, and I use this at the beginning of every year. I check in quarterly, at least quarterly. Sometimes over the course of a month I'll check in too, but that's my goals planner. Now that we're returning to office though, which is kind of what spurred this video, is this always would stay on my desk. It's still on my desk. It will continue to stay on my desk. But this is going to remain on my desk. It is massive. These rings are big. I call them to-dos and to-dones. Like if I do something, I'll write it down and cross it off. But this is not coming with me. It's probably, I don't know, 5 pounds. It feels like 4 pounds maybe. This will stay on the planner perch. It's not going to come with me. However, I do like a catch-all staying on my desk. So I'm trying to find something that'll combine that catch-all with some of the notes I have in here. Like this back, I have all these little tabs. If you can see some of the labels on them, they're kind of hard to see. Paradise Planner Co. stickers, if you're wondering. But some of those are referenced in the back that I might put into a catch-all planner. Some of the stuff from finances, some goal keeping. This is a reference planner I had a video on, oh gosh, when 2022 started. But it's all of the doctor's visits, headache, meds, anything, you name it. So this is a reference planner sadly, I haven't been using as much as I had hoped to, but it does have good information in here. So again, since everything is kind of being revamped with return to office, I'm trying to take like the most important contents from all of these, plus the catch-all, like the catch-all, I keep calling it a catch-all, but it's really just a weekly overview. So I plan every week or every month where it's, you write to-dos here, and then as things happen, you write them down, and it's kind of nice. I like it as a kind of look back over the course of the year and at the end of the year. Kind of like a memory planner. It's really nice. But I'm trying to take, again, the big stuff from these four and put it into now this new one. I have never used this before. It is a, let me see, it is a personal, it's a Moterm Personal Versa, because the inside can come out, like this slides in and out. But I haven't set it up. I just shoved stuff in here to try and set it up one day. And I also have all of these inserts that I can choose from. This is a personal wide. The personal is a little too skinny to use as a catch-all. So this is a personal size. So it's, why is there, is that pen or is that hair? Gosh, if you're like me, you ship more than a dog. Sorry about that. Anyway, distracted. So that's the size of a personal, which is really kind of hard to write in sometimes. The pocket is definitely too tiny. It's good for what it is. I love it for what it is. But in terms of a catch-all, it clearly has to be larger than these two, but like smaller than my Happy Planner Classic, because that's just too massive. So I landed on a personal wide. So I'm going to take a minute and see if I can set this up and then show all of you kind of what comes to be. It's been a work in progress, like in my head. I haven't built anything. I kind of wanted to see, I don't know, what do I want to include in it? Do I need still all the multiple planners? Do I have it in one? Do I even like the size? Will I even like it? I don't know. But it's been a minute since I've set up a brand new planner, and I figured I would take y'all along for the ride, and we'll go with that. So I might cut this video here and then set it up, and maybe I'll find some times to chat with you through it. Otherwise, you can fast forward. I'll leave timestamps in it. But we're going to go ahead and see what we can come up with. All right, folks, so I just filmed, if you're watching this one, I fast forwarded through that setup, but that setup video is separate. So I did record that in case you wanted to veer off and watch that. I know that's not everyone's bag. And you might not want to take the time watching it. But for those of you that do, I did film it because if you're like me, you love the process and you're open to like any kind of notes and ideas that might help you set yours up. So this is now a new catch-all. Now it's by no means like totally complete. I need to put in the labels. I need to like the tabs, fill out some other things and kind of figure it out, put the finishing touches on it. But I'll just show you really quickly how it's laid out. So we have the inbox, that's from cloth and paper, and then the calendar, important dates, another calendar overview like for the year. I'm gonna see if I can get one for 2023 already, but then it's just like monthly tracking, yearly tracking. This, I thought maybe I could use this for finances or budgeting. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for yet. Prescription tracker, did I pick it up, what did it cost, spending, a lot of spending in here. I don't spend that much. Holy cow. Looking at this, I'm going to take some of these out now. These were already in here, and I think I just threw them in here to like hold them and not put them in a drawer. But this is largely just some extra pages. These are great because you can title this by like topic and then keep a running list of notes. Then I have a mindfulness section. Right now, they're just the wellness dailies. My mindfulness pages are coming in my cloth and paper subbox. That should be arriving any day now. So those pages will go in here. I'll show you an update maybe once they arrive and once I finalize how this is set up. MBA prep, just getting ready to go back to grad school. So like a general schedule, some deadlines. What am I doing monthly just to brainstorm, career vision, essays. So I really like this section because it's going to be good to brainstorm there. And we'll see how that goes. Then this is my catch-all section. So this is my Happy Planner classic sized catch-all that I'm not taking with me into the office because it's massive. But we have just a month overview, and it is really more of a catch-all, important dates, bills due, goals. So more of a catch-all setup. And then I debated about this is weekly admin. I've never mixed like business and personal, but I'm keeping this in here. And now in my other video, I'm realizing that I feel like I ran out of days, but it's because I have extra weeks in here. So I do have the full year, but weekly admin, I think it'll just be work related. And then these weekly fold out are everything not work related. So other tasks, responsibilities, appointments, checklists, reminders, things like that. So that's that entire section. So I have the whole year at a glance because I used to not like it. And then halfway through last year, I fell in love with that. And it really helps just to see everything out front. And then goals and brainstorm. I do have a goals planner, but if I'm trying to condense a lot more in here, this will be, I think I come up with a lot of ideas all the time, and I think on the go it's nice to have something where I can formally in my brain dump planner have a dedicated space that as I'm writing things down in here and I'm coming up with ideas, if I want a more permanent place to find it where I can reference it easier, I'll keep it in here. So goals brain dump, these are just placeholders. I need to get some plain paper. And then this is my reference. So plain paper, I need additional plain paper in here. But the reference is going to be copying information from like doctors, medical, this planner that I have, some other notes from my pocket planner, just something that's more of a permanent fixture and reference. The apps I use for filming, the order in which I do things, if I want to cut out, if I want music overlay, and there's like just different paths to take. There's different procedure, if you will, depending on what I want to do. So I really want a more dedicated space to reference. I haven't had that in some time. I've wanted it for months, so I'm really happy that I've now set it up and I can use this. a little more fluidly. So it's brand new planner. It's not even halfway through the year, but I really love how this turned out, and it's super squishy and soft, and it feels amazing. Again, Moterm Personal Versa. I love it. I hope I love using it, but this has condensed a lot. And what I really like, if I'm taking it into the office with me, again, it's three in office, 2 out. Like, that is not bad. It is really nice that you can have it either or. The downside is, because it's a personal Versa and I'm using it personal wide inserts, that part does, like, I mean, look at that. So it does stick out, but if it's in here, you don't notice it as much. And the reason why I got a personal Versa is because, one, buying the size was an accident. And I wanted to try a personal wide, and I wasn't going to drop money on a Gillio or, you know, Vanderspec, what have you, if I don't know that I'm going to use it. So if I use this to death and I love it, maybe I'll invest some money. But for now, that's the setup. This is my new catch-all reference planner. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more updates on this to come. Thank you all for your patience as I've adjusted from coming back from holiday and then transitioning into office working again. Again, appreciate your patience. Thank you for joining. If you have suggestions, ideas, questions, thoughts, anything down below in the comments, feel free to drop that. And I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.